Hello all. This is a demonstration of the iHVS tablet system. It was designed to work on Apple iPads and to interface with the iHVS website currently in use. First, you will see the iPad home screen. On the home screen, there will be an icon for the tablet system. When the driver turns on the unit at the start of the day, you will have to click on the icon to load up the program. They will then be brought to the iHVS home screen. They will then have to click on Load Truck List. Once they do that, they will be prompted to enter their login password and truck number and click on Submit. This information will be provided by the dispatcher depending on the route and truck number for that day. They will only need to log in once for that day. After successfully logging in, they will be asked if they would like to download from the system. At this point, the iPad will download from the system the information for that truck on that day. The tablet has now downloaded the required information for the truck list. That brings us to the truck list section of the tablet. First, on the left, we will see different colors of truck icons that represent different stages of progress of current orders. Next, they will see the order numbers, and then the city of activity, the date of activity, and an ETA. They will also see any comments entered in the iHVS site by the dispatcher or scheduler. The green truck represents an activity that has been completed. The yellow truck is a pickup the driver has verified they will be picking up. The blue truck is a verified delivery that the driver has loaded on his truck. The red truck is an issue or damage. Orders with no trucks, the driver has not confirmed as their activity. The driver will be provided a run sheet that will let them know what activities they have on their schedule for that day. After clicking on an order, they will be brought to the order details screen. They will see all of the necessary details that are for that order. They will have to enter an ETA for that activity and save it. Let's say 8:30 a.m. They will then have to doc verify that order, meaning they have confirmed they will be completing that activity on that day. After doc verifying, they will be brought back to the truck list screen. The truck icon for the order they have just doc verified has now turned blue, meaning they will be completing that activity with an ETA of 8:30 a.m. Now let's take a look at the advantages of the ETA function of the tablet system. After the driver enters the ETA and doc verifies it, the tablet communicates with the website automatically. This is required for all orders that are doc verified. As you can see, the truck icon has now turned blue and the ETA has been updated. The customer can log into the iHVS tracking website. This website will be provided for tracking purposes for the customer. They will need to enter the credentials provided. They can search the order using various fields. In this case, the order number. Enter it and then click Search. They will now have to click on View or Download. They can view all the orders in that route. They can search the specific order by scrolling down and by looking at the date and ETA column. Then view the ETA time the driver has just entered. This function will keep everyone more organized, especially sales reps communicating with their customers and technicians trying to plan their days for their installs. As you can see, the information is the same as on the tablet as on the website. The customer can also view the orders for that entire day for that route. They can see all of the same details the driver currently sees, such as date, truck number, order number, customer, city, and so on. This will be a very useful tool for everyone. This will cut down on the communication required to find out ETAs throughout the day for every single activity that is being completed. Now let's select an order in the scenario of an issue. They have already, at the start of their day, verified the pickup by entering the ETA, saving, and dock verifying. The driver now runs into an issue. Let's say a serial number issue. The paperwork doesn't match the machine. They click on dock issue. They enter from a drop-down menu the reason for this issue, serial number variance. They can now enter some comments that will help explain the issue to anyone with access to the website. This information will be saved to the iPad and also automatically uploaded to the website. In this case, they type in the comments field, "Ship confirmed serial number does not match." They can now save the issue to the system, click on Save and Return. It now takes you back to the truck list page on the tablet. You can see the truck icon has turned red. This signifies that there is currently an issue with this order. The driver can now try finding a solution to the problem. When they feel they can't find a solution to the problem, they can go back to the same dock issue they have just entered. They can now add more comments to the issue if they found new information regarding the situation. They can now email the issue to a list of preset recipients or add any email addresses they would like. This will send an email with all of the details regarding the order in question. It will also have the comments that the driver has just entered in the system. Now let's take a look at the email that was just sent from the system to the recipient. First, open up your email and then click on the email just received and take a look at the contents. It has all the information regarding the order as well as the comments entered by the driver. The driver is able to inform many people of the issue all at the same time electronically using email. To all problems, there are solutions. In this case, the issue is the problem and the correct paperwork is the solution. Let's say the warehouse has provided the drivers the correct paperwork for the activity. The truck icon will still, however, be red. The driver now has to go into the order and clear the issue. After clicking on the order, it will bring them to the order details page. They will now have to release the order before proceeding. After clicking on release, it will bring them to the release order page. They will need to enter a reason for releasing the order. In this case, the correct paperwork has now been provided. They can also enter any other vital information that will automatically be saved to the tablet as well as the website. After that, they click on Release, and the order will be released from the issue status. As you can now see, the red truck icon has been cleared. They will now have to go back into the order and enter the ETA once again and save it. After that, they will dock verify the order. That now means they have confirmed they will be completing that activity at 8:30 a.m. on that day. This will take them back to the truck list screen. The truck icon will now be blue and the delivery is now in verified status. They can now review the information and see if it is correct and proceed with their day. The driver has now verified all of his activities for the day as listed on the run sheet. They can still, however, see all of the other orders that are listed on that route. Those orders will be activities that other trucks will be completing. It is now time to leave the warehouse. They will have to click on Release All. This will release all the orders that they have not verified. They now only see the orders they have verified. Now let's go to the scenario that the dispatcher or customer would like to add a same-day activity. They will first have to log into the iHVS site. They will then have to either enter a new order or search for an existing order using one of the various methods. When they have found the order, they will have to change the date to the current date they would like the activity completed on. As you can now see, the order is entered into the current route. They can make changes to any information regarding the order before updating or committing first. At this stage, they will have to call or alert the driver stating that they would like to add an activity. The driver will now have to go back and load the truck list since there has been an addition. This will take him back to the truck list screen. As you can now see, the order is on the driver's tablet. They will have to go into that order, enter the ETA, save it, and dock verify it. This information will now be communicated from the tablet to the website, and the truck icon now turns blue. The driver releases all and continues on with their schedule. The driver has now completed an activity. They will need to click on the order from the truck list screen on the tablet. This will bring them to the order detail screen. They click on Close Order. This brings them to the Proof of Delivery screen. In the first release of the tablet, both the paperwork and tablet will need to be signed. With the first release, we will be able to produce a POD printout that contains all of the order information with the customer's signature that can be attached to the paperwork at the end of the day. Eventually, with the next release, we will be able to scan the paperwork to the tablet and have the customer sign electronically and print out POD on the paperwork at the end of the day. At this time, they will need to enter some information to close the order. They will enter both time in and time out, who it was received and authorized by. They will then choose from a drop-down the action completed, in this case, delivery complete. They can also add any comments they feel that are necessary. At this time, the customer can add any comments as well before they sign for it. After that, the customer signs the tablet. The driver clicks on Save, and all the information is saved to the system. This will now bring them to the Proof of Delivery email screen. They can now email the POD. The truck icon will now turn green, signifying that an activity has been completed. Now let's take a look at the email that was received from the system regarding the POD. Open up your email and open the email that was just received. It sends all the necessary information required to inform the customer that an activity has been completed.